Out here at Lake Hodges today, and it's been a pretty brutal day. This lake always kind of kicks my butt. I really don't know what to do here. I've caught good fish, but this is one of the lakes in San Diego that's always escaped that elusive double digit for me. So I really can't get a rhyme or reason to anything here. I just kind of go down the bank and chuck and wind. Most of the time an A-rig, sometimes a bigger bait, but I just lose so many big baits here, I kind of just stay away from it. Since it's a slow day, I figured I'd take the opportunity to kind of give you a peek inside of what I have in my boat this time of year. It's September. Kind of take a look around and check some things out. What we have here is a 8-foot workshop heavy, 2 to 7 ounce baits. I had a bait on it earlier, a weedless bait, but that didn't last too long. Broke it off, just never retied. Hog Farmer A-rig, all the little blades. This is what I ended up catching a couple dinks on earlier today. The Daiwa Coastal 7-3. This is on straight braid, 65 pound. This is a Lowdown Customs prototype for a working class zero rod. Also got a top trout right here. Both these have varial handles, the DRT varial handles. I like these big knobs, and they got bearings inside that. Look at those bad boys spin. Woo! Motor Guide X3, 70 pound thrust, 24 volt system. I like how the Motor Guide lights up. Have no use for it in Southern California since we can't night fish. Good old HDS 5. Have this not screwed in all the way because it runs into this issue up front, where that little dial is right there. Pops out and it becomes just a huge pain sometimes. You need to fix that Motor Guide. Ooh, I got my lucky coins. I don't know how they've stayed in here for so long, but these aren't glued down. I've caught some big fish with those things in there and I just leave them. Got the net to get that bad boy out of the way. And I am not an organized person, but got some Bang, the gigantic Whopper Plopper, threw around that first second earlier today. And then this is actually a rad little bait. It's not the prettiest thing, but it's got a killer action in the water. I haven't fished it much, but the times I have thrown it, I've been really impressed. And it's this dude Chad Yates makes it. And the story about how he made this is quite funny, but looks aren't everything. This thing's got a killer little swim on it. Swim Bait Underground bait wrap. Let's see what's inside there. Got some DRTs, triple trouts, Nates, another Rago top trout. It's a rad little bait wrap. What else we got in here? Some more Rago weedless, BBZ tails, and then the Stealth Swimmer. I got a big old A-rig box kicking it down there. And ooh, some Moreau, poppers, walkers, bluegill, that gigantic bass. It's hiding under here. Lunker Punker, more A-rigs, bug spray, smelly jellies. It's pretty messy. I pretty much don't use this for any rods. 2 Optimums, a stack of the big bass boards up there. See those bad boys? They slide in there nice. I think there's like 5 or 6 of them in there. 24 volt system, fully insulated, runs up underneath the deck. It's my GoPro on a stick. Got it bolted down into the deck with some nuts on the other side. This is just some 1/2-inch steel piping or whatever that you pick up at Home Depot. I don't have a cigarette port in my boat, so I have to run a cigarette port that's hooked up to alligator clips down into another battery down there. It's pretty ghetto, but it gets the job done. Let's take a look in that live well. There is absolutely nothing in there today. Yep, pretty much didn't kill it. I run a Humminbird because it's got a side scan that is for a price point I can actually afford. That thing has never gone that high. It always goes about there. I get ripping across the lake at a cool 28 miles an hour. And then under here, again, no organization, but that's where I keep all kinds of stuff to tweak out on baits if I'm on the water and having issues. Kamagatsus, decoys, all kinds of stuff. Underneath the console, got a plug knocker. I think this is a 44 mag. That is essential. Might be 50 bucks now, but it could save you a $100 bait all day long. Those are a must have if you're chasing big fish with big baits that cost a lot of money. Hoodie, always, even when it's 90 degrees out. So that's my boat, 16-foot bass tracker. Not the biggest boat in the world. It's an aluminum boat. I can bang it up. I can get into those tight areas. To me, it's just a tool to get out on the water and chase giant fish and hopefully stick some. Right now it's September. Maybe I'll do another boat come this winter. I'll have some different baits in the storage. Sounds like something just blew up over there on the shore. And hopefully I'll have a big fish to show you at the same time. See you then.